Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do something very interesting, and I'm sure that you guys are gonna be so interested. It's about 5 things that I learned from India. So a lot of my friends are journalists because when I was studying my undergraduate, I got into the major of journalism and communications. So actually a month back when I was still in India, one of my journalist friends just called me up and said that, hey, I want to interview you because of your experience of your past few years you're staying there in India. So it's not common for Hong Kong persons to move to India. I think it's quite rare, but vice versa, a lot of Indians, they're actually staying here in Hong Kong. So I do have a lot of experience in India, and I do learn a lot from Indian and also the country. So I told her a lot of things about India, and it also changes her mind about how India is as a country, how are the people. So it's I was kind of thinking of I use my own words and experience to change the perceptions for other people who have never been to India. So I think it's such a nice thing to do, and also I was very happy, and it's just an enjoyable moments that I have done with my journalist friend at that time. So today I want to do this again in the English versions to everyone of you who are staying there in India, and to know from my life, from throughout my thought, how is the country actually changing me. So there are 5 points I would first go to. Number 1. So I have jotted down here. It's because some point I don't want to miss it out, and I really want to cover all the things that I want to talk about. So first thing is about people surrounded me. They are asking you, how's your day? It's not, how's your work? So I think this sentence is extremely powerful because in Hong Kong, it's such a commercialized city. So everyone is working every day. They want to earn a lot of money. They want to buy a lot of houses. They want to do a lot of investment. So a lot of times, even my parents or any senior members of my family, they will always ask me, okay, how is your work? How is your work going? Is it going well? When are you going to get a promotions? Something related to that. But most of the topic I would say is related to my future, related to my work. But not a lot of things that is really asking me personally as a person, how's my days go. So I do really love it when people are really getting into me in their interpersonal status, that okay, how are you feeling, what did you eat, oh my god, you are getting this today, that's awesome, where are you going for a trip. I think this all kind of small things actually build up to how the interpersonal relationship that you have with your friends or with your family or even strangers is you can easily make friends with strangers, given that you are asking them some really casual questions. It's not you need to have a purpose when you're getting along with someone. It's just a simple questions. How are you that day? And I always love talking to people. It's I'm a person who loves communicating. So when I really get into this environment in India, people don't focus on me on a certain aspect. They don't focus on me on my career. They focus on me as a person. No matter where I'm from, probably they're interested in me because I'm not an Indian, but still they're interested in my personal life, how was my day, what are all the single things which doesn't matter to them, but they are so interested to know more about. So I love this. Number 2, it's about also it's kind of related to number 1. It's about money. So for a lot of Indians, I think money is just a medium for you to achieve your goals, achieve your objectives. But actually in one's life, I think different people must have different goals and objectives. They want to have good health, they want to be happy with the family, they want to have a good relationship with their partner, and they want to have good trips. They want to travel around the world. So everyone, they have their own different they have different goals that they have set in their life. But a lot of times in a certain environment, in a certain world, I can understand in Hong Kong that they want to gain a lot of money, earn a lot of money, and after earning the money, then what else? You are just snowballing the money, making the money bigger and invest in something else. But at the end, what do you want? You are actually focusing too much on your work to get the money built up, but not focusing on those aspects which really bring the happiness in your life. So it's like in India, you don't have to spend a lot of money to gain happiness, but those happiness is kind of the things, the kind of objectives that Hong Kong people want to build up in their later stage. Let's say they want like a happy family environment, but it's not like you gain a lot of money then you can have a happy family. It's like happy family is built on relationship, it's built on your daily interactions with your family member. So you should make those efforts to make this happen on how the things gonna work in your daily life, gonna help you to achieve this goal, instead of like focusing on money. This is not the only focus that everyone should have. So I would say that what I learned from India is like I won't say that like money is not important, but money is just a medium for you to achieve something that you want to make you happy. Just like I can spend like $1,000 on a buffet, but still I can spend like 20 rupee, 30 rupee to go to a dhaba, to go to some like roadside food store to get whatever I want to eat, because it makes me happy. The happiness level that I get from eating in a dhaba and eating in a like 5-star hotel for a buffet, I would say that it's the same. It doesn't matter, it's different environment, but it's I would say that I gain happiness in the same level no matter in which environment that I'm in, as long as I feel calm, I feel peaceful, I'm being along with my favorite people. This is the thing that I actually value the most. So I will get into third thing is like I think it's pretty I think it's pretty cool, because and it's so different from like what I experienced, what I learned, what the value that people hold in Hong Kong. It's about the generations. The things pass from generation to generation. And Hong Kong is like, you all know that it's a fast moving city. So a lot of things gonna be, you bought it and you throw it. If you don't like it, just throw it. You don't have the problem, you don't have the responsibility. You don't really care about like who gonna take your things like after you throw it away. What you will care is about, okay, I want this. Okay, then I will get it. I don't care about the old stuff that I have put it aside or throw it. But actually it does cause a lot of harmful like effect to the environment. But in India, which I really love, is like every furniture, every pictures, every items in the household that they have a significant value, meaning that have been given to a certain objects. They don't easily throw things. It's like as long as they are still functional, they will still keep it and give it to the people who are needful. So these things I really appreciate. They don't randomly throw stuff. They keep the things and give it to the needy. And also a lot of things, they truly value the generations. The things that have been passed from the ancestors from few generations that have been like brought by. I would say that in a lot of like Indian household, their furniture, I'm sure that it ages more than like 50 years, 100 years. It's not because they don't want to buy new stuff. I would say that they really value the essence of generation, which the furnitures, which the items really hold. So when you're getting into a family, you see the furnitures around. It really make you feel like, okay, this is my family. I have a strong family. I have a warm family. I have a big family. Everything that are being placed in the households reminds me the love from the family. So I really love it. They buy things, but they really thought through it, whether I want this thing or I don't want these things, and then they make a decisions on buying that things or not. And further than that, they make a wise decision on like how to put the things to other people. If they don't want it, it's not like they throw it randomly just to the trash bin. They really give it to the people who are needing those things, or it creates value to them. So I really love this at least not make a lot of trash and harmful effect to the environment. Fourth things, I think it's more related to my perceptions about life. I would say that like in different country, they have a different social norms and restrictions that you have to follow. So in Hong Kong, I can wear whatever I want to wear. I can wear sleeveless, I can wear shorts, I can eat whatever I want to eat, non-vegetarian food, vegetarian food. I can hold no religion. It's because like it's probably because the whole city, the whole environment, the whole country, how the people pass on, it's not like that your parents are believing in certain religion, you have to believe in certain religion. It's not like that in Hong Kong. So these are the perception, these are the learnings that I have from my family, from my parents, from the whole society. But when I gone into another society, I would think that okay, in this society they have certain things that we have to follow. It's like how you dress, how you eat, and how you behave, like what are the religions practice that you have to respect. I don't think that there's always right or wrong. It's my own belief that nothing is right or wrong. It's just a dictionary of a person's how you interpret them. So when people are saying that okay, eating non-vegetarian food is not good for you, but in my own city, let's say now I'm in my quarantine, and then I have to order food from a hotel. So a lot of food options, they are basically, I would say that 99% is like non-vegetarian, because this is how the daily habit that we have, like in terms of like how we eat, the kind of food that we eat. But doesn't mean that it's right or wrong, because this is just a norm that happen in the whole society. So I would say that when I am staying in different country, I am adapting myself into different cultures. This makes my dictionary being thicker and thicker. My acceptancy towards different things are getting wider and wider, and my comfort zone is definitely getting wider. This is the reasons why I love traveling. I love staying in different countries. I love getting along with different people, because what I think right, you might think it is wrong. What you think wrong, I might think that it's right. But what I learned is also there is no right or wrong. It's just about a perception. Probably at this moment I'm thinking certain thing is wrong, but by the time that I really truly understand about certain thing, I would think that okay, this is actually acceptable. I am getting more open-minded to a certain topics. So I think it's just a transformation on how the value, on how your mindset getting broader and broader. So I have been speaking a lot, but I would say that I really love the 5 points about like what India really teach me. It's about the balance of working and family. Yeah, I mean your personal time. Work is definitely important, no matter which country you are from, because this is help you to be like financially independent. You can achieve what you want by the amount that you earn, by the reward that you get, by the welfare that you have from the company. But somehow I would say that like the balance between work and life is much better in India. They are family oriented. They like whenever there's some festival, they really engage into those rituals. They love spending time with your family, your friends. It doesn't mean that your work is not important, just that you have given enough of your time to your work. It's like, okay, when your boss has given you certain tasks, you have finished A, B, C, D, E. Some people might need 12 hours to finish them. Okay, we respect them using overtime to work out those tasks. But if you can finish them given the working hours that like we are supposed to be focused on work, then I mean you're good enough. You don't have to engage and devote yourself like 24/7 into the work, because aside from your work, you have your personal life. Work is just part of your life. You have your family, you have your friends, you have some kind of like habit and hobby that you want to build upon. So I always think that like everyone should have work-life balance in a way to make your life much more interesting, to make yourself much more calmer, because it's like you don't have to pressurize yourself with too much workload, given that you have already achieved what you have been told to do. And for the rest of the time, I think it's truly important for you to spend your time with your family and friends, and this is what India really taught me. So these are the 5 things that India has been teaching me, and I truly learned from the experience which I had from the past 3.5 years. So I think this makes me like being a much more happier person, and this also makes me loving my life more, loving myself more. So I'm not sure that whether you agree with me or not, but I just also want to know like what do you feel about, like, does it happen to a lot of like foreign people about, okay, what they have actually changed after staying here in the country, and is there any points that you think that you really love it? You do let me know, comments below. And that's it for today. I'm really happy to do this episode. I would say I really love this topic. Ciao.